last people coming in. I love it, love it, love it. So we are, I think, ready. You will be, I think, needing some water a little bit later, because the one I've decided that we're going to do today is a format that I call Cardio Barre. So we are going to get a little bit more hot and sweaty than maybe we have done. Of course, it's always a little bit sweaty. If you have some weights, go get them, because we want to be able to use some stuff for your arms. If you don't have them, no big deal. It's, yeah, that's perfect. Yes, exactly. Small weights, because it's going to be kind of nice for our arm work. All right, let's start about hip distance apart. We roll the shoulders. They roll. And as we go, we're just taking big breaths. Good. Now you're going to bring your fingertips to your shoulders and elbows. Move back. Sorry to rush you, Blanca. I'm glad you made it. All right, big circles with your arms. Slow it down. It's 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Again, it's reach. And reach. Good. Reach. Okay, really opening through your chest. It should feel really nice. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Okay, we're going to go front and back with the arms. I'll turn to the side. It's front and back and front and back. So as you're going front, it's almost bringing those fingertips to each other. When it's going back, it's as if your thumbs can touch. Don't worry if they can't. Good. Now we're going to get a little bit of a upper body movement right here. So it's round and stand. It doesn't need to be big. I'm just looking for a nice spine movement there. Let's do 4 more right there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall. It's a squat for 2, and stand up tall. It's a squat and stand. Good. Now, in this cardio bar, I got the microphone, so you have to tell me, give me some sort of thing if I'm breathing too hard in that microphone, okay? Maybe I can turn it down if you need. I don't want to sound like Darth Vader here. All right, let's get down deep. We pulse and pulse and pulse. So very small little movement right there. We're warming up your thighs. The knees are in line with your toes. And that's the rule always. Let's do another 8 count right here. Here's the 8. Now come back to standing. We lift and lower those heels. Lift your heels, lower the heels. 8, 2, 4 to go, and then we put those 2 exercises together. So it's going to be a squat up to this tall position. Looks like this. It's squat and heels. Squat. Lift your heels. When we lift the heels, that's called releve. 16, 2. Big breath. Get to the top of that. 8 to go, please. 8. Last 4. Last one, stand it tall. Foot. I'm going to turn to the side again so you can see it. That foot is jumping from the floor. Just bring our arms in a little circle position right there. So that's first position. Bring it up. And then start driving the knee up a little bit higher. Soft shoulders here. Driving the knee all the way up through the center of the circle. That's right, Elena. Yes. Good. It's 8, 2. Then we're going to change it by adding an arm movement. We bring it down. So we're driving the knee through the center of the circle. Excellent work. Another 8 for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring your arms right on top of each other and start pulling your foot back. Pull, pull. Drag your foot on the mat so that you have those hamstrings. Hamstrings are at the back of the leg. It's a series of little muscles right there. Bring your feet together. Bring your arms back into that first position. Open your toes. Bring it back. Open your toes. Bring it back. Open. And back. So we're going to continue right now. So I just want you to be focusing on those deep muscles in the hip that turn the thighs out. It's not just about the feet. It's about rotating right at the tops of the legs. That's a true turnout position. 4, 3, excellent. 2, and 1. All right. Good, we're gonna go straight into our bar. Let's start with your left hand to the bar. Left hand to the bar. I'm going to turn it so you can see me a little bit better. We have, so bar, your chair, your wall, it does not matter. We just need to have one hand on something. The legs are wide. The toes are out towards the side. Let's give it a little bit of a test, a plie. So we go down and stand. As we go down, again, the knees are over the feet. Down and stand. Good. The turnout muscle group that I was talking about before, that helps. Find a correct position. If something doesn't feel right with your knees, maybe bring your toes a little bit more parallel like we were doing before. Four more at this tempo. We're going to change. 4. Good. 2. Nice precise plie. Nice Kati. 1. Stand up tall. Lean to the bar. Lean bar. And stand. Same side. And stand. Side. Don't worry, we're getting back into that cardio in just a second. I'm just looking for precise movement here. Always trying to lift up through the center before you lean. Last one, and then you're going to put them together. Down, up, lean. Here we go. Plie and stand. Lean side. Stand up. Plie. Stretch your legs. And side. And up. Plie. Stretch your legs. Lean side. And stand. Good. Continue. Always the same side. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, Excellent. We're going to get down deep in that plie. Lift your right heel. That's the heel that's furthest away from your bar. We're going to turn it in and out. Turn into the bar. That's a lunge. Turn out to the plie. Rotate the leg inwards. rotate the leg outwards. So take a look at that, Blanca. We're going in and out. There we go. And in. So the foot is rotating on the floor. Rotate. And open. Rotate. And open. Rotate. Open. Excellent. 2 more. Rotate in. Open side. Rotate in. Open side. Rotate into your bar. You're in a lunge. That back leg is bent. Your hips are underneath you. Let me turn so you can see it. We're doing little pulses right here. Pulse. Pulse. Shoulders are right over those hips. Excellent. You should be feeling this in our legs right about now, I think. My heart rate is up there as well. Hope yours too. If everything feels good, bring both arms over your head so you have that circle up there. 8. Now we just stay here, no moving. 8, 2, 7, and 8. Excellent. Take a thigh stretch. All right. Thigh stretch, other side. Okay, prepare for your other side. All right, holding the other side. Move the bar if you need to. Arm out to the side, toes look a little bit out to the side. We started with slow plies. Get down. It's down. And stand. And get down. And stand. Excellent. Ooh, is anyone else getting warm? Just me? Good. And smiled. I like that. I'll take it. 4 to go. Here's a 4. Stand. And a 3. Oh, I saw a smile there. Also, Vero. Oh, I got that. Here's a 2. Stand. Excellent. 1. Stand up tall, lean to the bar, slow. It's over. Stand. Lift up and over, up to stand. So we have the belly muscles sort of hugging in towards the spine. 4 to go like this. 4. 3. Legs are still actively turning out right there. 2. 1. Now we've added some tempo and those 2 exercises together. Plie and stretch. We lean. We stand. Plie. Stretch. Stand. Plie. We got it. Looking for big movements as well. That's how you get that heart rate up there. More muscles that are active, the more your heart needs to pump to get that oxygen moving through there. Hence the cardio part of it. Looking strong. 4 to go. It's a 4. Last one. Good. Everyone goes down into that deep plie. Lift your heel. We're going to rotate into the lunge. It's in, it's out. So it's like a little pulse that's happening right there. We're going to slow it down. Excellent. Strong, everyone. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good job, everyone. Turn to the bar. It's pulse and pulse. So So that back leg is bent, the heel is off of the floor, your pelvis is right underneath you. If everything feels fine, bring your arms up to the sky and continue that pulse right there. Last 8, 2. We're gonna hold it. 8, 2. 7 and 8. Excellent. Take a thigh stretch. Thigh stretch on the other side. All right, I have to mute because I have to take my sweatshirt off. I am roasting. I hope it doesn't pop in your ears, Blanca, okay? All right, everyone can hear me again? All right, okay, so our next section is down on the floor. Get ready for some really fun planks. Fun is, of course, up to the eye of the beholder. We're gonna plank and then we're gonna come up to standing here in a second. So what I'd like you to do is start with a long arm plank, stretching your legs behind you if you can. Excellent. We'll wait till everyone gets in there. Okay, the next movement, we lift our hips up to the sky like a downward facing dog. Good. So hips are up, heels pressing down. It should feel nice after all that other work. And we're going to switch it between those two movements, plank and lift. Plank, lift your hips. Plank, lift your hips. Good. As you're lifting your hips, try to initiate it from the low belly muscles right there. Where do you go? 4, lift. 3, lift. 2, lift. And 1. Good. You're going to go down into your forearm plank. Bring your forearms down. Take your shoulders away from your ears. You're going to rock front and back. Front, back, front, back. So you're pushing from your feet. The balls of your feet are still staying on the ground. So we don't roll to the tops of our arches. It's just a little movement there, pumping action. If you ever need to take a pause, feel free to do it. And then come back in when you get a chance. 2 and 1. Hold that plank right there, please. Hold 8, 2. Excellent. Bring your knees down to the ground, up to that all fours for a little cat and cow. All right, we're going to do a little change. It has a little bit to do with the obliques. So you're going back into the forearms. And what you're doing is closing the feet back there. You're going to give a little lift. Lift hips to side. Lift hips to side. Lift. So you almost need to maybe walk your feet onto the floor to get that little rotation. You decide how big that rotation is going to be. Lift hips. Lift hips. Find that twist in the center. 8, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Bring your knees down, up to that all fours again. Cat cow. Who knew you were going to be having so much fun working out at home today? All right. Back into your long arm plank. This is the last thing we do before we come back up to standing. Long arm plank. We're going to pull one knee in. Knee in. Stretch it back. Other leg, knee in. Stretch it back. We change. Knee in. Plank. Knee in. Plank. 2 more slow. Last slow. Okay, let's add a little bit of tempo, my friends. Knee in, stretch, in, stretch. Every time, right leg, left leg, keep switching for 8, 7, 2, and 1. Hips up to the sky. That's your downward facing dog. Press your heels down. Try to relax your shoulders as best you can. Walk your hands towards your feet. Roll it up to standing. Now is a great place to take a sip of water before we start our next section. We're going to need your ballet bar again. So, we're going to start with your left hand to the bar. I'm doing a diagonal, so I have a little bit of room, and I'm not going to kick anything. My leg is going to be traveling the length of the mat. Okay? So we won't be lifting up behind you, but you will need room so that you can bring your leg far behind you. So just make sure we don't have any furniture, children, partners, unless you want to. Just kidding. That's funny. Just kidding. Okay, that wasn't funny. Okay, heels together, toes apart. You're gonna brush your foot front and back. It looks like this. Brush it front, back, front, back. Excellent. So we're standing tall. We are lifting through the center of your body. 1, 2. I can't see you all as well on this angle, but you'll be able to understand what I'm doing better at this angle. So win, lose. 2. All right, now we're gonna do a little lift to the front. Touch it back. Front, touch it back. So that lift to the front does not need to be big. About 45 degrees from your floor. 8 more to go. 8, 7. Point your foot as it leaves the floor. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. You look fantastic here. Now it's going to change a little bit. We go lift, bend your knee. Lift, bend. So the supporting leg is the one that bends as you do like a little lunge to the back. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. We're going to change it just a little bit. So it's like this. Lift, touch your thigh. Lift, touch thigh. Lift, thigh. So what we're doing is we're bringing that hand down so that we can get a little bit lower as you lunge. Your standing leg is definitely bending and stretching. Little arm change coming up here. Reach it to the side. We reach, touch your thigh. Reach, touch your thigh. Okay, here's where I was saying I might be breathing hard. I hope it's not too much in your ears. You have to give me a sign. All right, here's the one. It gets really fun. Touch the floor. Kick, touch the floor. Reach, touch the floor. Really bend in your supporting leg as you go. Eight more to go. 8, touch, 7. that leg back, turn it to a parallel position. Take a stretch here for 1 second. Bring that left leg back into a plank. Okay, we're gonna lift the hips. Lift hips, back to plank. Lift hips up, back to plank. Nice job, everyone. Last one. Keep it in the plank. Knee in, and back, in and back. 8, 7. 3, 2. Wonderful. Hips up towards the sky. Press your heels down. Good downward facing dog. Walk your hands and feet together. Start to roll back up to standing. Oh, was that fun? Okay, we get to do this on the other side. So, I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but all right. So we're standing upright. We're gonna brush that other leg front and back. Front, back, front, back. So right now, both legs are long, they're stretched. Your toes are still on the floor for this one. Heart rate check, oh yeah. Front, back, front. 4 more to go. 4, 3, and then you're gonna lift the leg a little bit to the front, like we did on the other side. Lift, touch it back. Lift, touch back. So it's still pointed. It's still a long leg. It's called Battement. Lift, lift. Good. Point that foot so it's not a kick like a soccer ball. Excellent. Here we go for 4, 3. Now you're gonna bend that supporting leg as it reaches back. Bend, bend. Good, like we talked about before, knee of the supporting leg always over the center of your foot, right over those toes. 4 to go, 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna touch the thigh as it goes back. Up, touch the thigh, hip, thigh, hip, thigh. Good. Reach that arm to the side now. Side, touch, side. We're still on the thigh now. So by adding in the arm, your heart rate will go higher. Good. Take a deep breath. Everyone's doing great. I have my eyes on you now. 2 more, and then we're going down to the floor. Let's do it. Up, touch the floor. Up, touch. Up, touch. Up, touch. That leg does not need to kick high. We are going to try to get low, though. Okay, I'm a heavy breather here. 8 to go. 8, 7, 6. Reach it back. 2, and 1. Bring it down into the lunge, parallel. Bring that leg back to the plank. We're gonna lift our hips to down dog. Here we go. Down dog and plank. Down dog and plank. Keep rotating through those. Keep going right till we get to the next music. into your plank. Let's stay right there. Knee in, out, in, out. 8, 7. Good. Bring your hips up towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Take that nice stretch here for a moment. Hands and feet come together. Roll it up to standing. Okay. I want to get a quick wellness check. Everyone, are we okay? Thumbs up? Okay. All right. Sip of water anytime you need it. Okay? Don't hold back. We're going to go parallel position. And we have the right leg is going to be jumping from the floor. Just the right. Right. So it has to leave the floor. Left leg. Let's do it. Left leg. Hips are stable. Core is strong. 8. We're going to be alternating legs. 4, 3. Here's a change. It's plie. Plie. Stretch the heels. Plie. Lift up. Plie. We're going to add some tempo on this. Down and up. Down, up, up. So either we can stay at this if you want low impact. Of course, the whole class is high impact. Or we start by jumping. 8-2, go for 8. 2, soft landing. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Turn your heels together, toes apart. Let's bring our hands to the hips. One leg, one leg. 8, 2. Other leg, please. 8. Alternating legs. 8 to go. 4, 3, 2. Stay in first position. Plie. Lift the heels. Plie. Heels. That diamond shape we need. We can bring our arms to that first position down. Okay, we're going to speed it up. Down, up, up. Thinking about, in a moment, we're going to be jumping or not. That's your choice at home. 4, 3, 2. Now we jump. Jump. 2. Last 8 for 8. Soft landing. 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent calf stretch, everyone. So hold on to that bar and bring your heel behind you. Good, I'd like you to take the calf stretch on the other side. We have one little section to go, and then we're down on the floor. We have parallel legs. And what I'd like you to do, bend them, lean a bit to the front. Actually, let's bring our arms down for this. We're going to go right leg first. It goes back, in, reach, in, reach. Good, so don't kick anything behind you. The supporting leg is bent. we're parallel, different from what we were doing before. Now we're going to add the arms overhead. Arms, low, arms, low. Your eyes look awesome. 4 to go. Music 4, 3, 2, stay right there. 1, little pulses. So that leg is behind you, it's lengthening, knee is long, foot is pointed, little pulses. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna do a combo. It's in, it's out, 2 little lifts, lift and lift, in, out, lift, lift, in, out, lift, lift, out, lift, lift, in, out, lift, lift. 4 more. 4, out, lift, lift. 3, out, lift, lift. 2, 1, lift and lift. Fold right over those legs. Good. Take one leg bent, and then the other leg bent. We're going into a downward facing dog right here. The leg that was reaching back behind you should be your right leg. You're gonna reach up towards the sky. Little 16 pulses. Back down. All right. Roll your way up to standing. All right, last thing in standing, I promise. Other side. Back, in, back, in, back. So your supporting leg is lightly bent. Good. That's right, ladies. The arms overhead, reach it back, bring it in, back, and in. 4, 3. Stay right there long, little lifts. So your supporting leg is bent. It's working like crazy to find that stability. Your abs are engaged just like we were doing a plank. 16 to go. 1, 2. Slide your shoulders down your back. Last 8, then a combo. 8, 2. In and out, up and up. In, out, 2 lifts. In, out, 2 lifts. Focus your eyes on something that's not moving. In, stretch it back, lift, lift. In, stretch it back, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet down on the ground. Fold right over those legs. Bend one knee. Good. Bend the other leg. Walk your feet into the downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky. All right, start those little pulses. Last 16. 1. Really pull away. 3. Try to scratch the ceiling with your toes. 7 and 8. Oh my gosh. Bring your legs down. We are now on the floor for the rest of our class, okay? So that's a good thing. If you need a sip of water before we lie on our backs, go ahead and get that. We're doing bridging next. all the way down. Your legs are bent. We are lifting in one long line with the hips. We lift. We almost touch the ground to lower. Lift. Almost touch the ground and lift. And lower. So, nice long line through your back. I want you to be engaging your popo muscles like crazy right here. They're the driver of this exercise for now. Let's do one more. Stay at the very top of it. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. Engaging your glutes like crazy. End range pulse. So I mean, you're up at the top and you work in that millimeter end of it. See if you can get a little higher through your glutes, not from your low back. 8 to go. 8, 2, 3, 4. And bring your hips down to the floor. Hug your knees into your chest.
I just want you all to hear it.
Feet back down to the floor. Everything we do now has 8 counts, and then we change. I'll cue the change before it happens. So it's all about your abs now. Bring your hands behind your head. I'd like you to lift your head, or lift your chest, not just your head. You lift your chest to the center. Scoop the belly muscles in. 8 pulses. Here we go. Pulse 8, 2. Now stretch your leg up to the sky. Here we go. Pulse it 8. We're gonna rotate to one side. Doesn't matter which side. Pulse 2. Rotate there. Rotate to the other side. Eight in the middle. Keep your chest up. Lower the leg. It's lower to lift. Lower, lift. Can we lift our chest up a little bit higher? 4 to go. 4. And then we have a little pause. Good. Bring everything down to the floor. Relax. Now on all these little pulses, I want you to be working at your maximum. If you're feeling it's too much in the neck, go down to the floor, regroup and start again, or do the whole thing slower. All right? Get ready. We have everything on the other side. Lift your chest. Scoop the belly muscles in. 8 count start. 3, 2. Left leg is reaching up. Let's do it now. 8. Get ready to rotate to the one side. Rotate. Pulse. Rotate other side. Let's go. Rotate. Back to the middle. Stay in the middle. It's leg. Leg down and up. 2. 3. Just up a little bit higher. It's your last ab exercise. 4. Great. Bring your head back down to the floor. Oy, 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 oy. Nice. Take a breath, my friends. Roll it back up to seated. Remember those weights that I asked you to grab before? We're going to finish off our session with arms, but we're going to do it seated. If you don't have the weights, not a problem. It'll be hard enough just where it is. We're going to reach our arms. We go close, close. So we worked the front of our core. Those are your belly muscles. We worked our back muscles at the same. I want you to be using all of those core muscles to sit in your tallest position right there. Looking strong. 4. Arms out to the side, overhead, up, side, that beautiful circle at the top. That's 5th position on open. It just means over your head. 4 you go. We're going to do a combo of those 2 exercises. Close it front, open overhead, front, open overhead.
I just want you all to hear it.
4 more combos. 4, 3. Great. Triceps. Let's bring our weights together if you can. Elbows pointing to the front. It goes bend and stretch and bend and stretch. This is our last arm exercise. And then we have a stretch. So you're almost there, my friends. 4 to go. 4. Good, and bring them down. Okay, we're going straight into a wide angle stretch. Sitting tall. Good, maybe your fingertips are still on the floor. Flex, point. Flex, point. Two more. Last one. Relax your feet. Maybe we start to fold now. Start to move towards one leg, doesn't matter which one. Move over to the other leg. I'm back up to seated. Let's do a side bend. Relax your neck. Other side, please. Back up to seated. Bring one leg in front, the other leg bends in so the sole of the foot is up towards your thigh. Lean towards that leg. Let's go to the other side. Back up to seated. Good. Bring one arm over cross. Other arm over cross. stretch is on your side. I'd like you to lie on your side. It's a thigh stretch. So if you have a different thigh stretch that works better for you, you can lie to your belly, you can go to a lunge, whatever you want. You're grabbing for that foot of the ankle. Other side, you could just roll away from the screen if you want to. Once you've gotten there, settle into your stretch. Shoulder rolls. Breathe in, reach your arms up to the sky. Open them out. 2 more, please. Thank you, bud. Last one. Thank you, everyone. I hope that you had fun. If you have any questions, let me know. That was a really hard one.